Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X. It's the weekend, so make it a good one. I am your host, TomDog247. As always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Woo, baby, alright. So, you're probably wondering why the background. I'll explain to that in just a minute, but I do apologize for the way the camera is right now. I'm doing it in broad daylight, and of course the sun is out. So, but it kind of fits the mood, I guess you could say, because this is our Halloween episode. Well, belated Halloween episode. I apologize. We had some nasty weather hit over here on Halloween, and I was going to do the show yesterday, but I fell asleep. So I literally passed out, and I needed a good night's rest. I did, and so that's why I'm doing this episode live right now. Get it out of the way because I'm going to be pretty much busy later on today. So, there's my stuff. So, all right. So before we get all to that, let's do the shout outs and everything. Big shout out to my buddy Josh Albert for Absolute Talk. Check out his podcast. It's amazing. He just got finished. He uploaded episode, the second part to the 2-part episode where him and I talk about, Ghostbusters. This one, in part 2, we talked about the 30th anniversary of Ghostbusters 2, as well. So we had a lot of fun. You'll have a lot of fun too. Plus, as I mentioned a couple of weeks ago about the a little bit of a spoiler about one of the actors that played the judge made a little bit of mistake. On the name. I thought it was Robert Loggia. I always get that confused, so I do apologize for that, but I did correct him myself on the episode a couple weeks ago, and so yeah. But still, we still had a great time and everything. It's always great going on Josh's show there. Once again, that's Absolute Talk. You can check him out on Podbean.com. You can download the Podbean app, or any other places where you can find podcasts. He's on it. You'll be able to find him there. So be worth checking him out. It's a great podcast. Speaking of other podcasts, Super Retro Throwback Reviews is another good podcast that you need to check out. Their podcast is awesome, and keep up the good work. They pretty much had a busy October with doing 31 days of Halloween and 31 with some spooky movies that they were talking about and everything. It was great. Wonderful job, you guys. Bravo to you guys. But yeah, you can check them out. You can also check them out wherever you can find podcasts as well. Definitely worth checking out. Vicky Van Goth. She has some spooky dolls to check out. You can check her work out on Instagram. You can follow her on Instagram at Vicky Van Goth. And she also sells the dolls and artwork and everything on through eBay and Etsy. So when you check her out on Instagram, you'll be able to find the links to go to wherever you need to go for your spooky doll needs. So check her out, Vicky Van Goth, on Instagram.com. And Melly Playful, wonderful show that she has on YouTube. Check her out. Lots of fun. She just got done doing some spooky games as well too. for the Halloween season, and as well as she did some Call of Duty. She did some Call of Duty stuff as well too. So check her out. She does an amazing job with the live streams. I still have yet to join the multiplayer fun that she has and everything like that. So in due time we will it'll happen. So but yeah, in the meantime, check her out. Melly Playful. Check her out. And this episode is brought to you by the M&J Video Games and Collectibles. You can trade in your old video games and consoles, from retro video games, accessories, and systems. You can also trade in your DVD box sets and Blu-rays. You can also trade in your sports cards and novelty items, as well as wrestling collectibles and autographed items spanning from sports, wrestling, and actors. If you happen to be in the Connecticut area and you want to check out this awesome store, I strongly suggest that you do, because this place is amazing. So if you need directions on where to go, plus also they have a list of events that they also have going on, so be sure to check it out on their website at mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. Also, this episode is brought to you by the She Bean Brewing Company here in Connecticut, home of the Down, Right, Up, Left, Right, B. Wonderful beer. They have a lot of other beers available. Check them out on their website at shebeanbrewing.com, or you can follow them on the social media apps, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or download the Untapped app today. Right now. Drink beer while you're watching the show. Plus, also some big shout outs to my good friends David and Marissa. How you guys doing? Hope you have a wonderful weekend. And, or what's left of the weekend. So, because Sunday I have to work. Gotta make that money. Money. So yeah, again, I apologize for not doing a show on Halloween. We had some nasty weather coming in that came in. Luckily, the rain didn't let out. Luckily the rain let up. Oh, I got the hiccups. So it kind of stopped raining, but the wind was ridiculous. We had some very strong winds, and you know how it is around here. With me, it just basically, whenever it winds like this, I don't know what it is. It just I did a live stream once and the power cut off. So during something like that, so I'm not doing that again. I know I probably should have kept it, but I don't know. Actually, no. What happened was I did a live stream once, and just as I turned off the camera, so did the power. That's what happened. That's what really happened. So couldn't have timed that better. Couldn't time that any better. But it was still a fun live stream though. This is when there were no rules. Well, there was. So, big congratulations to the Nationals winning the World Series. Big props to them. And because of their extraordinarily good win that they had, very good World Series. The Nationals have never won a World Series since becoming the Nationals, when they were once known as the Expos. They were once known as the Montreal Expos. So yeah, so this is a big thing, and they had a very good team, very very good team, and nothing against Houston Astros. They had a very good showing as well too, but no, the Nationals came in, they won the World Series, and because of that, it's only fitting. I mean, we do this with every champion, with every big game champion. Um, they're going into the Channel X Hall of Fame. So congratulations are in order once again um, to the Nationals on going into the Channel X Hall of Fame. You guys deserved it. So once again, congratulations on a very good win. It had me watching. It literally had me watching. But you know, you know, don't get mad or anything like that. I'm still a Yankee fan, but I still give my props to you guys. You guys did a very good job. So you know, I'm sorry, folks, but I'm a Yankee fan. I'm a Yankee fan. So, but it's all right. I'm just showing some respect. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all. So, before we continue on with this episode, we have some sad news to talk about. Um, as you well know, this past week, John Witherspoon passed away at age 77. And this came as a shock to everybody. And very sad to hear about that. And he was a great actor. He was in movies like Boomerang, Friday. He was on the Wayans Brothers. He played the father on the Wayans Brothers. He played the he voiced as the grandfather in the Boondocks, which was a very, very great show. Animated show. Almost said animated kid show. It's not no animated kid show, but the Boondocks was actually a very good show. I watched that numerous times. He has he also had a YouTube has a YouTube channel. You can actually see his last show. His last he uploaded a video a day before he died, a day before he passed away, and that's pretty much the last thing he's done. So it's on. I have it. Yeah, I have it liked on my like section. I hit the like button on there, so you guys can check it out in the liked category of my channel if you want to check that out, or you can follow him follow his channel there, John Witherspoon. It's But yeah, it's very very sad, very very sad. He was a great actor, one of the funniest guys, one of the most funniest actors I've seen in a long time. I mean, especially his role in being the father in Friday, and in the Wayans Brothers. I mean, whatever comedic role that he was going to play in, he did a great job of it. I mean, he had you laughing. He literally had you laughing, and that was the beauty of him. He was such a great actor. But very good. He was a very good actor. I don't know if he was in Harlem Nights. I gotta look. But yeah, he was a great actor, and sadly missed. And of course, we're putting him in the Channel X Hall of Fame. I mean, he was such a great actor. Going to be missed, but never forgotten. John Witherspoon, we love you, man. So let's go. Just do a moment of silence right now in honor of John Witherspoon. All right, there you go. Gonna miss you. Gonna miss you, Pops. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So yeah, last week Rudy Giuliani inadvertently left a voicemail about Joe Biden on a reporter's phone. This is correct. This is weird. According to NBC News, Trump's personal lawyer accidentally called reporter Rich Shapiro, inadvertently recording a voicemail of the conversation he was having with another person. In the conversation, Giuliani can be heard criticizing Joe Biden. Giuliani reportedly made a separate pocket dial 2 weeks later, this time recording a message about finances. So yeah, apparently what had happened, he had his phone in his pocket, in his pants pocket, and the back, and forgot that it was in there, and he basically butt dialed. Rich Shapiro, and that's kind of, and I find that weird. I really do. You know why? Because of the fact that he butt dialed, and not only that, it poses some questions. Okay, it does pose some very interesting questions. For example, how big was the hole in his pocket? In his pants pocket, in his back pants pocket. And also, this also brings up an interesting observation. Does he wear underwear? Which, the thought of that is just gross. So, I mean, hey, look at that. I mean, look at what we got there. We got the Jesus Christ. We got the Halloween graphic up, so spooky images. So the thought of Rudy Giuliani with no underwear is just gross. So sleep tight. Hearing some strange noises outside. So yeah. So let's see. Boop, 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 boop. So also during the so a lot of stuff happened at the World Series as well too. Donald Trump showed up at one of the Game 5, I believe, and he was greeted with "lock 'em up" chants and boos and everything like that. And I gotta say, I don't know. It's like, I really don't know. Is this the fact, I mean, that's fine if he wants to show a bit, be at a baseball game. I mean, I really don't care. But, I mean, give him credit to showing up in public at a ball game, just standing there with a smile on his face. Yeah, here we go. Witch hunt. And he needs to stop, referencing witch hunt, because I'm telling you right now, if he ever goes to Salem, Massachusetts, it'll be a witch hunt, believe me. He's a witch! He's a witch! Go get him! Get him! I'm no witch! I am not a witch. I've never been a witch. It's all fake news. Imagine you had Donald Trump singing the traditional seventh inning, take me out to the ball game during the 7 inning stretch and everything like that. Which is always a tradition that they have. I think it's the Cubs that does it, where they have everyone, where they have some celebrity sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Imagine Donald Trump did something similar to that during the 7th inning, and "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" plays. I bet you it would sound something like this. Excuse me. Take me out to the ball game. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. This ain't no ball game. This is no ball game. Here we go. Yeah, it's gonna be a ball game. But this is gonna be my version. It's gonna be the best version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game ever. Why? Because I sang it. Donald Trump, your president. President you love so much. The best president in the world. I'm better than all the other presidents combined, including President Obama. Even the president from Puerto Rico. Even the president of Puerto Rico. He's the worst president ever. They need to lock him up. Hey, those were his words, not mine. Alrighty, here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some penis and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. For it's root for the home team. For they don't win, it's fake news. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're fired. At the all ball game. Thank you. Best song ever. Gonna make platinum. It's gonna be the better song. It's gonna be better than when Lady Gaga sang the national anthem. It's gonna be better. It's even gonna be better when. It's gonna even be better than the time Whitney Houston sang the national anthem. She did a good job. And it went platinum. But mine is going to go double platinum. Because it was the best. It was the best. I was moving over there. It's going to be on the Billboard chart for a long time. I get why people watch the show when I get a lot of views when I watch this show. I really do. When I sound like Donald Trump, because of the fact that because it's just so damn funny, that's why. I mean, come on, Lorne Michaels, come on. I'll come up there and be like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm Donald Trump." Come on, next season. Come on. Come on. I'm on the mission. I am on that mission to be on Saturday Night Live just so that I can just be Donald Trump. I could be in some sketches and everything like that. As long as it's Donald Trump, and be like, "Hey, how you doing? Lock him up. There's no collusion." Seriously. So yeah, also during the World Series, a fan took a baseball to the gut to protect his two bears. I'm sure you heard about this already, but yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty ballsy. This I can show. This I can show because there's no sound or anything like that. So. So yeah, check this out. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, right there. Right there, man. Oh, damn! Give credit where credit is due. He had a lot of. He was pretty tough there. So yeah, two beers, two hands, and a home run ball screaming in your direction. What do you do? If you're Jeff Adams, you stop the ball with your stomach. And he didn't spill a drop, and he did get rewarded with free tickets to Game 6. So that was really cool. And those were Bud Light cans those were Bud Lights that he was carrying as well too. And Bud Light actually took note of this, and so he got treated well. It's like he's lucky to be safe. He's really lucky to be he's lucky that he didn't get seriously hurt. I mean, really. But yeah, so yeah, countdown begins for Disney Plus. So got some crazy. So yeah, the promos for this is actually really good. The Simpsons uh, did a promo as well too. And if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's funny as hell, and definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth checking out. Um, I absolutely love that promo. So I've been sharing that a lot lately, and definitely got to see it. If you haven't checked it out, but yeah, Disney Plus, man, it's looking to be really great. It's coming out in just a couple of weeks. Um, November 12th. It's just around the corner, so the countdown still continues. Saw the trailer for The Mandalorian. It looks awesome. I cannot wait to see that. Um, they're still showing the trailers to Lady and the Tramp. That's going to be a Disney Plus exclusive. That's going on there. That's literally going to be amazing. And um, but yeah, it was really really great. So definitely worth checking out and everything. So okay. Are you ready for some news? Because we got some news for you. I got some weird, crazy news. Some of them Halloween related. As I said, I do apologize for the belated Halloween episode, but hey, why not? I mean, it's better late than never, right? As they say. So, this happened in Ortonville, Michigan. Ortonville. Ortonville. Wonder if Randy Orton lives there. I know he lives in St. Louis. Jesus Christ. But, so this is coming from WNEM. This news is... So, a jaw-dropping video shows the moment a truck crashed into a Michigan gas station. So this happened on October 28th. But the incident happened Friday, last Friday. Last week. Police said the pickup truck plowed into the gas station at a high rate of speed early Friday morning in Ortonville. 2 people were standing just feet away from the crash. Surveillance video shows the truck stock. Jesus Christ, I can't read today. What the hell? Surveillance video shows the truck coming to a stop in the middle of the store after it pummeled several aisles of candy and booze. The driver then exits the vehicle, rips off the license plate, and walks out of the store as if nothing happened. Police caught up with the 24-year-old driver about 13 hours later at his home. The driver is now facing multiple charges, including reckless driving and leaving the scene of the crash. Police said the driver told them he got new tires and wanted to speed around the pumps when he lost control. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Apparently, he wanted to try out his new tires, and he did so by going to the wrong place at the wrong time. Normally, if you're driving a pickup truck and you have new tires, everybody knows this, including those who aren't rednecks, know that if you have new tires on a pickup truck, there is only one place to go to test out your brand new tires. You go into an open field and you go mudding. That is what you do, you stupid fuck. I'm just saying. So, I also forgot to mention this. That also happened during Game 5 of the World Series. 2 women who flashed their... this happened in Houston on October 27th. Two women who flashed their breasts from behind the backstop during Game 5 of the World Series have been banned from Major League ballparks. Major League Baseball sent the women a letter shortly after the escapade Sunday night. Julia Rose and Lauren Summer identified themselves on social media. Popular on Instagram, they lifted their tops and exposed themselves as Houston Astros ace Garrett Cole was set to pitch to Ryan Zimmerman of Washington in the 7th inning at Nationals Park. The women were standing in the second row, slightly to the first base side behind the plate. Their stunt was seen live on Fox by a camera shooting from the center field. Cole stepped off the mound, but it's unclear whether he saw the women. MLB says the ban from big league stadiums is indefinite. They also go on to say the fans who were involved exposing themselves during Game 5 of the World Series violated the Nationals fan code of conduct. As a result, they were removed from the stadium and are suspended indefinitely from attending an MLB ballpark or facility. MLB said, "Oh, this happened in Washington." But there's actually more to this story because of the fact that there's actually more to the story. And apparently what was happening was that the reason behind them exposing themselves was to promote breast cancer awareness, as you know, to help promote breast cancer. And so I mean that's what they were going with, and I'm kind of I'm behind them for that. However, but I'm going to give credit where credit is due, and pretty much say it like that. But before I do, I just want to take a quick break because I have to go to the bathroom. So I shall return. I'm turning off the mic though. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. But hey, you gotta go, you gotta go. so so yeah, so anyways, she was promoting breast cancer awareness, and I mean, I knew the intentions were there and everything like that, and I understood, but live television, live broadcast, and everything, they, you're gonna see, I mean, they got to do their job too. So maybe maybe that the intentions were there and everything like that, um, were there, and it was a good, probably a good thing, but doing it live, doing it live like that is probably not the best way to go. And but we all saw it, and I happened to see it, and I mean, whether it was to promote breast cancer awareness or not, um, it was something to see, and I gotta say, I enjoyed it. I mean, those ladies were hot though. I mean, really, they were really really hot. I mean, wow, you know what I mean? They were really really hot. They really were. I mean, wow, wow. They were. They really were. Yes, they were. So so this is so we got even more news. And this is pretty crazy. Hold on a second. Okay. Had to make sure I had something here. You know, I had to. Okay, so this information. Hmm. Apparently, this information was coming from the Dazed back in 2016 of April. So apparently this is old news, but this came to my attention not too long ago. So so it goes. Since time immemorial, we've been told that wanking is bad. However, the last 50 years have seen the gradual emancipation of the vagina for many women, lucky enough to live in more liberal societies. Unfortunately, as we've started to talk more and more about female masturbation and orgasm in more open, positive ways, the backlash from Puritans, misogynists, and religious fanatics, or combinations of all three if you're Donald Trump, has also become more apparent, particularly in the United States. One of the most extreme and bizarre attacks on female sexuality comes from Mac Major of Eden Decoded in Florida. The Christian author is adamant that female masturbation is basically leading civilization straight down the path to hell, and has published an open letter condemning the act. Major believes that getting yourself off could quite literally summon a demon from hell's fiery pits. This is his words. Masturbation is a direct path to Satan. There is nothing normal about it. Whether you want to accept it as fact or not, those sex toys are an open portal between the demonic realm and your own life. While it's easy to laugh at this sort of chat and to pigeonhole this loser as a religious crazy, the underlying message isn't humorous. We have to talk about far more serious issues raised through his vitriol. Vitriol sounds more like a like one of those over-the-counter drugs that you see at Target, which is focused primarily on women. Sure, most people don't actually think that a woman masturbating would see Satan rise up and spirit you off to an eternity of fire and brimstone, but this attack is just a part of a larger, far more serious problem. While we might like to think that medieval pederastic discourse, where female sexuality is defined in terms of greed, instability, and animalism, has disappeared, people like Major show us that clearly it has not been entirely eradicated. Wow. Wow. Okay. So women masturbating leads to a path, apparently opens a portal to hell. Okay. So this guy's a complete whack job. He is, man. I mean, come on. I mean, think about it. I mean, masturbation is normal. It is. You know, yeah, they say, "Oh, you'll go blind if for us guys, it's like, "Oh, you'll go blind if you diddle your pickle." And apparently this religious nut job thinks that, oh, playing with your vagina is the path to hell, is a gateway to hell. I hate to break the news to you, but child molestation is the path to hell. Just saying, Mr. Religious Guy. You want to diddle your altar boy? That's a no-no. Just saying. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with female masturbation, especially when they're watching somebody like me. And that has happened on many occasions, even back when I was doing my Channel X show on cable access, And women have been, and I've been hearing about women pleasuring themselves while watching me on the TV. And it has been known to be a fact. Because I met these women and we've had many conversations. So, to you women out there who enjoy pleasuring yourselves, do so and not feel ashamed to do so. Don't worry, you are not opening the gateway to hell. There's no demonic creatures that will spew out of you because you're just enjoying yourself. You are. And to that, I salute you. I salute you. Ooh, boy. All right. So, a few days ago, this song came about. The ABC song was in question. And so it's pretty bad. And so I don't know about this. I mean, I've heard it. I'm indifferent. I don't mind. I mean, there are sometimes when you go LMNOP. I mean that is kind of fast for a child to repeat. So I get where he was going, where the guy was, or where he was originally singing the song. So I don't really have a problem because everybody has their way of singing the song. Now, traditionally, it's excuse me, A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. That sort of thing. And then, however, this version is A B C D E F G H I J K L. See, O P Q R S T W X Y Z. I know I bucked it up, but they're making it simple for the kids to sing. The toddlers to sing the song a lot better. So I don't have a problem with it. However, there is one ABC song that I do like that I will continue to sing forever, and it's A B C D E F Cookie Monster. No, nobody gets that. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Oh, my buddy David. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't mind. I really don't mind. So, okay, so we got one more news to share for you, and this one's pretty fucked up. This one's pretty crazy, and this really is a spooky story. So, um, and this is coming from WDIV, WDIV, CNN, A Michigan woman accused of biting off her friend's ear in a violent attack told police she was playing a wolf and her victim a vampire. The startling details emerged during Allison Thompson Weaver's preliminary court hearing on Tuesday. Police found Weaver, 44, and her 48-year-old friend partially nude and covered in blood on September 17th in an apartment complex in Rochester Hills, WDIV reported. A neighbor called police after hearing the woman fighting and someone screaming for help, according to court documents. Police said the 48-year-old victim had several bite marks on her face and her left ear had been bitten off. A deputy who responded to the scene said Weaver claimed it was a consensual sex act. Investigators believe Weaver was under the influence during the time of the attack. The victim, whose identity remained undisclosed, testified in court. She's known Weaver for about 12 years. She says she invited Weaver to her home on September 16th, and Weaver brought an open bottle of vodka and 2 pouches of pre-mixed rum. She also claims Weaver gave her a hug and a kiss, which caught her off guard. Okay. Guess that's what happens with rum and vodka. She said they sat on the couch and talked for hours before the victim went to bed. She said Weaver stayed on the couch. Moments after falling asleep, the victim said she woke up startled. She remembers jumping off of her bed and seeing Allison on all fours on my bed and me standing there, and she was on all fours giving me a really scary look. Okay. The victim said Weaver was nude and making animal-like movements with her head and her teeth. At one point, the victim claims she lost consciousness. What the hell was in those drinks? Next thing she remembers is trying to get away and hearing her as clear as day with no reflection in her tone, just saying, "Sorry, but you're going to have to die today." Wow, this is getting creepy, folks. Maybe I should have waited until dark so I can turn off the lights here. She started screaming bloody murder and banging on the floor, saying, "No, no, no, I can't believe I'm going to die like this. Someone come, please help." The victim said she and Weaver had kissed years ago, but she denied having consensual sexual relationships with her. She also denied giving Weaver permission to touch her the night of the attack. Weaver was charged with second-degree criminal sexual assault, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, and assault with an intent to maim. A fourth charge of assault by strangulation was added during the preliminary examination on Tuesday. Wow. Okay, she is a psycho. She is. She's a freaking psycho. But yeah, that's very scary. That's very scary. I mean, come on. I mean, see, folks. This is what happens when vodka, pouched rum, and a Twilight movie marathon leads to this. She was probably for Team Jacob. Just saying. Wait, is Jacob the wolf or the vampire? I don't know and I don't care because I don't like Twilight. Sorry, it just doesn't sparkle with me. I want my vampires to be to be sucking blood and everything like that, and being the stereotypical vampires that they are. That's why I like True Blood. That show was good. I missed that show. But, yeah. So. And on that note, I'm looking at the time here, and it's time for me to go. So, thank you all for tuning in. And, again, I apologize for the belated Halloween episode. But, hey, better late than never, as I said before. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. If you missed any of today's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Comment down below your favorite John Witherspoon moment, as a nice little tribute to John Witherspoon. Ringy dingy that bell so you can stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And if you are new to this channel and you like what you see, and you'd like to see more of this, of the tomfoolery that I do each and every week, you can do so by doing one thing. Face hug that subscribe button. We will see you all again here next week, same time, same channel, X. Until then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace.